Hello. Is there any sound now? Any sound now, anyone? You two could unpause it for and see. Maybe. Or unmute it, whatever the thing is. What a disaster.
I
know. Oh.
Oh, yay. People are saying hey.
Oh, good. Right. Okay. Wicked. I'm just checking the chat.
We have to do it again.
Yeah, we're going to do the intro again. Yay, wicked. Right, okay. Sorry about that hiccup, everyone. I'm a total noob. So, I just did the whole intro and I'm going to do it again. So, the other day, me, Mia, and Christina did a makeup challenge because we were bored. And the challenge was to try and make blue eyeshadow work because blue eyeshadow is quite difficult to get to work often. And I think we did a pretty reasonable job. Perhaps you saw the photos on Twitter. Anyway, one of my friends from Facebook, Kat, hello Kat, challenged us to do a synthwave inspired makeup. So yeah, that's the challenge today. So these two have now checked out and understood what synthwave is, and we'll give it a go. So first of all, I'm Katy. This is Christina. Say hi, Christina. This is Mia. Okay, so we're going to go. So one of the first things, obviously important, is what I'm drinking. This is a Cuba Libre, apparently in the wrong glass. And as I was just joking, Christina's got the same drink, but it looks like she stole it from Wetherspoons. What are you drinking, Mia?
Just a vodka Coke.
Okay, so that's pretty much the same.
Yeah, same.
Right, cool. So I guess what I'm going to go for is like the backgrounds that we've got on, just lots of purple, pinks and purples. I've got this cool, eyeshadow palette from Amazon like ages ago, and it only cost like £6. It's got like a trillion different colours, so I'm going to be using this purple section.
They're blending in with your green screen.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I wonder why there were so many purples. It's all the greens. Okay, that's pretty good. It's interesting. So another thing that we were discussing the other day was whether you start with foundation or whether you finish with foundation. And I start with foundation, and I think Mia finished with it. I can't remember what you did, Christina.
I start with mine. I kind of do it in layers, but I think I'm closer to your method, and then I clean up. So I'll use some at the end, go over and
right, yeah.
I'm just too sloppy with my eyeshadows. So I think for your next challenge, Katie, you should do green makeup. Just say your green screen.
Just slowly paint myself green so my head disappears.
Yeah.
I need some new... This is the primer I usually use, Smashbox Photo Finish. It's really good, but as you can see, it's like totally run out. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get any out.
I think I've used that one.
It's really expensive, but
it's... I've moved on to a cheaper one.
I don't think I'm going to get anything out of here. I'm not priming today, but I'm going to do some eyeshadow primer because the one I've got is really good. So Huh? You don't prime. So how was your two's... Oh, you primed already? Okay.
No, Mia, she's just naturally primed. I think it's going to be my main colour. The eyeshadow.
Right. I'm going to use this eyeshadow primer, which is also Smashbox 24-hour eyeshadow primer. It's really good. I think it makes a massive difference. And you only have to use like a tiny amount.
Quite expensive though. Do you think it makes a difference?
Oh, I haven't tried any other like specific eyeshadow primers. I was recommended this one, which is why I've gone for it. Just realised I didn't have a mirror. That's quite essential. This is the only specific eyeshadow primer I've ever used, and this one does make a difference. But I'm sure you can get cheaper ones that are just as good. I just never experimented.
I didn't concealer.
Yeah, this almost is like a sticky texture once it's set, I guess, and it makes eyeshadow like really stick to it. It's definitely very different in texture to like normal primer that I use. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was just saying to these two. Earlier I went to Asda to buy some stuff, and I saw this really intense bright pink lipstick, which I thought would be good for Synthwave. And it didn't scan, and the guy couldn't be bothered to walk over to see how much it cost, so he just entered the price in for £2. So I either got really rinsed or I got it really cheap, because I don't actually know how much it was supposed to be. So I'm going to pretend it cost more than £2.
Maybe he knew exactly how much it cost. That's the one.
He said, "How much do you want it for?" And I was like, "I don't know." He's like, "What is it? A couple of quid?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Cool, just put 2 in."
He said free.
Yeah. She'd have been like, "Oh, mate, all makeup's like 30p normally." So this is the foundation I'm using, which is number 7.
Are we showing people what we use?
I am. I don't know. Maybe you should. What are you using?
Well, I'm just about to put concealer on my eyes, and I just use Maybelline. I just don't know.
Maybelline's concealer.
Oh, what? So do you use that? Where do you put that under? I carve out my eyebrows with it, and then I put it on my eyelids as well. Oh, okay, so you're kind of using it as a primer. Yeah, that's why I don't need to buy a primer.
In answer to the question, my backgrounds are both just typing synthwave into Google Images, so they could easily be a cover from an album. They're both pretty generic.
I have some eyeshadow primer, but I don't know where it is. I have one more lip right in this drawer. Lizzie said she doesn't use primer either. Good. Someone's on my side.
Well, the reason I use it, the reason I bought the Smashbox ones is because I read a review for all of the most waterproof makeup there was, because I wanted to have makeup that would survive the mosh pit. So I wanted like the most can withstand a beer being thrown in your face and loads of sweating and running around in 35 degrees. And it was the top reviewed one, so I forked out for it, and it's pretty good. I would say from a really intense mosh pit, I get about 60% makeup survival, which I think is pretty good, to be honest.
I've never been in a mosh pit.
No? Mate, you haven't lived.
Haven't I? I feel like I have.
Me and Christina actually were in the same mosh pit.
Romantic.
Yeah, but in 2007, so long before both of us came out and before we knew each other. It was Machine Head, Download.
Like the whole time, and I was probably in it for like 2 songs each band. I don't think I'd fit in.
Huh?
I don't think I'd fit in. I'd be too scared. Trampled. Yeah, you are quite small. So. Really not.
What's chat saying? I need to start using primers.
Primer.
Yeah.
Is it laggy or is it like real time?
The chat is real time, but they are seeing us like 10 seconds ago. So they're behind us. If that makes sense. It's like the future. I kind of wanted to have some background music, but I couldn't work out all of the legal scenarios, so I just didn't bother researching it. Perhaps another one.
Stealing my mum's makeup, eyeliner, making me putting it on. I used to do that. My mum never wore makeup, like ever. No, mine didn't wear it a lot. Wear any at all, ever. Is your makeup routine now very different to what it was when you started transitioning? Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. I don't usually bother with foundation anymore, and
yeah, I wear a lot less.
I mean it was mainly because of laser reasons that I used it so much before.
Yeah, same I think.
But also I'm just a lot better at makeup now, and I'm better at like the sort of more is less thing. I guess I always still go a bit over the top in everything that I do, but
yeah, see I've gone the other way, and I go for less is more, and I'll just do a couple of bits and that's.
Well, that's what I mean. I didn't used to do that. I used to like just always try and look my best.
If I put my fan on, does it make a noise?
Try it.
It's on.
No, I can hear it. It's quite hard doing
sweating.
the hand mirror.
It's like an extreme sport for me doing makeup.
Yeah, perhaps you wouldn't be suited for the mosh pit.
What do you even do? Just run in like screaming?
I like to describe it as full contact dancing.
Right.
It's just like dancing, but with no rules and not hitting into each other. There's a lot of rules to moshing.
What if I just ran in and like punched someone? Is that not allowed?
It depends. Like most levels of moshing, that would not be allowed, and you would be disposed of. Well, to be honest, I don't think you would be disposed of. You'd be politely taken to one side. But if some little like tough guy did it, then he'd be disposed of, I think.
When I first came out, my makeup routine took like 10 minutes. Now I can sometimes spend half an hour to an hour.
Really? On a work day, mine takes 15 minutes now.
I was reading a comment. What did you say? Yours takes how long?
On a work day, if I do most things, like 15 minutes. Maybe less. Depends if I make a mistake with my eyeliner. Usually just slam it out.
I can do mine in about 50 minutes.
50? What, 50?
Yeah, that's like that long.
Really, mate? CBA.
My work makeup, when I used to wear a lot more, took me 15 minutes.
Nah.
So I guess I'm gonna do a bit of like bronze / contour, but I think I'm gonna step it up later when I've worked out how much blush I'm gonna do, which is gonna be too much, and highlight for that 80s scenario. I think I'm just gonna do like my normal base, which would be like foundation, bit of this contour stuff, do my eyebrows, and then sort of work out from there.
Trying to work out from the colour palette.
I haven't got that far yet.
I feel like I'm cheating for doing my eyes first because neither of you are.
It means we get to react to what you've done and do a better job, and then
just copy me.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that one there is a bit kind of simple. Or is that too pale?
Which one? Hang on, sorry.
Is that too pale?
I think like more intense the better.
Well, I've got that.
Oh yeah, that's like the same colour as the background I've got, I think.
Yeah.
Right.
We got a gold. A lot of bronzes, not many golds.
I don't know what colours this is.
My drink is so strong. I finished off a bottle of rum, so there was only a little bit in there, and then I opened another one and poured it in, and it came out too fast.
That was definitely SYNTHWAVE.
I've got some duochrome colours which would look quite nice, but it's not the palette I was after.
Trying to work out how to combine these colours.
What did you say?
Well, I've got some on that palette that I think would work.
Oh yeah, is that the one Lucy gave us? Wicked. Shout out to Lucy if she's watching.
How do you not know how to combine them?
Well, I don't know. I want kind of a pink and a gold. That's what I want.
Oh.
But
Maybe brown?
no, I haven't found a pink. I might have to go for the pink and purple.
Just working out what brush to use. Or some might just do a sneaky Google for some ideas. My granddad was an artist, like professional artist, at the end of his life, and he did like copies of famous paintings, and like he just made them like identical to the originals. I think he was very good at copying things and not so much at making originals, and I think I've definitely inherited that. Like I can usually do a decent job of copying someone's makeup or just a piece of art, but if I try and do it from scratch, it's definitely a lot less.
Okay, I found my other colour.
Wicked.
I don't know if they're gonna blend.
Right, I'm going for this intense bright pink. This one. Oh dear, perhaps I shouldn't have used this brush. No, screw this brush. Going back to my little small precise one. So I think most people use like all kinds of different brushes, but I just love these types of brushes for everything. I just
slanted one.
Yeah, just have more control.
I don't use those for my brows.
Oh, and on my eyebrows, yeah, that's what I should do.
People are asking about winged liner in the chat. What's your easiest way to like put winged liner on?
I guess I'll explain it when I get there.
The winged eyeliner I started with, you get these little stamp things.
Yeah.
And I use them to begin with, and they're a bit naff, but they kind of give you a feel of the angles that look good, because they're really easy to like kind of blob it on, realise the angle's all wrong, and then just take it off again.
Yeah. I get like my brush or the eyeliner pencil or pen, and I like line it, and then I put a dot where I want it to end, and then I just drag it down.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of tutorials on like placement and angles, but the problem that I had is it's all well and good looking at someone do it, but you can't always.
Yeah, they really have to be custom for your face shape. And
that's
you need to find someone else who's got a similar face shape to you to see what they're doing.
You learn by doing.
Yeah. I remember searching for like women who are good at makeup who have giant heads. Just to see what they did.
Giant heads.
I just have such a big head.
In a few years, Katy, who searches for that exact same thing,
and you can
find you.
Hooray. I can be a blessing for giant head women all over the world. Oh, so much harder getting symmetrical eyebrows in a small hand mirror.
I do not know how this is turning out.
Me neither. So, Christina suggested the next challenge we could do maybe would be doing makeup without any mirror at all. So, at least that'll give us an excuse to have shit makeup at the end. I'm up for that.
You won't have to feel so bad.
Yeah. I'm definitely up for giving it a go.
It's really yellow. Cool.
Oh, you're doing yellow?
Yeah, I couldn't find a gold, so I'm doing yellow into pink. You've already got kind of like pinks and purples, so I wanted a different colour.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry, I didn't really think about doing a variety. Oh no, I've put my brush down. I don't want to put it. Oh, yeah.
Also, I've literally never used this colour before, so I might as well use it for something.
That's a nice yellow. You could also do makeup with only your fingers. Oh god.
Some people do that.
Yeah, that'd be difficult when you get to the eyeliner stage.
Eyeliner with fingers, okay. I think if that was me, I'd just do black all over and then like remove it.
Black all over isn't correct in today's society, Christina. I don't know if that joke was. Bloody hell.
You know what I mean? All over the lid.
Yeah.
There, I'm using my finger.
I do like this really intense pink. I think I'd do it normally if people didn't. If I well, if I wasn't imagining people judging me for it. It's so funny with makeup. Whenever I talk about feeling self-conscious about it, everyone's advice to me is always, "Oh, don't worry, do it for you," and that's exactly the advice I give to everyone else. But then when they say it to me, I'm like, "Shut up."
Oh, what am I doing? I'm gonna attempt a cut crease.
Okay. What's the worst that can happen?
You look like an idiot on the internet.
It's fine. I'll join you up in ranks.
I was gonna say that's pretty much my life. So I'm just blending out at the moment. I think for starting out makeup, learning how to blend things is really good. And I think I was already good at it because I could already do it from just like general art, blending in like just in drawings and watercolors and stuff.
See, I'm really impatient to blend in something that I've always found a bit harder.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think you've got to have a bit of kind of less is more and then keep going at it, whereas I want instant results.
Oh god, I regret this instantly.
There's so many things to look at. I should be looking at chat as well. I've tried, someone in chat's just saying going for oranges. Like, I often go for like orangey brown with brown. If I ever just do orange on its own, then often, for me, I often think it kind of makes me look a bit like gaunt. I don't know if that's the right word, but like...
I usually use reds and pinks every day.
Really?
Bronzers, I normally go...
I usually do brown.
But then I use so many blending colours that I just use browns and pinks and reds and...
See, if you go with a metallic like bronze, you really don't have to worry about using more than one colour because it normally works for something same.
Right, yeah.
Sometimes I'll use like a darker bronze on the outside and then I'll like one in the middle.
I like using loads though because I spend loads of time on makeup deliberately.
Yeah, no, I really enjoy it. I think it's really relaxing, and in isolation, I've liked having video calls to like give me an excuse to do makeup, and sometimes I've just done it literally just for the purpose of taking a selfie. Like it's just an excuse. I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna do my makeup, and it's gonna take me 45 minutes. I'm gonna take 5 selfies and upload one to Twitter and Instagram, and then take all my makeup off and go to bed. It's fun. I really enjoy it.
That's what I do. My cut crease worked a bit.
Oh, wicked.
I'd still be doing my foundation coverage at this point. I haven't even done my foundation.
Yeah, I haven't put any on yet. I've just done primer. I'm about to do it.
It's right, no rush.
This live stream's going to finish and I wouldn't even finish my makeup.
Nah, we all finished about the same time last time with the blues.
You were both waiting for me.
Yeah, I was waiting for both of you.
Well, I'm gonna do my hair as well, so, and you've already done yours. Either of you two do anything exciting today?
Went Tesco's, mate.
Went down Tesco. I went down Asdal's.
Asdal.
So it's in Bristol, isn't it? They put an L on the end of things that don't need L's.
That's so creative.
That's why. The Bristol people are just so creative. They can't not do it.
I just love those vibes.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I've ruined the other eye.
Oh no.
Oh, it's not too bad.
No, it's
That's looking very 80s though. I'm liking it.
Mm.
From far away, I look amazing.
Paint for the back.
It's what anyone ever sees.
What you
I like
like your
yours.
back?
I didn't mean it like that. It's because I just walk away all the time.
Uh-huh. Keep telling that. I'm sure that'll hold up in court.
Why would I be in court for it? What am I doing?
You're on Judge Judy, and there's been a...
I love Judge Judy.
Is Judge Judy still on, or has she been replaced by a different judge?
She's still on.
Right then.
She's like a massive Republican, though, and
Oh, really?
was
Oh,
good.
of course she
I didn't
is.
even think about it.
She's
until-
rich and grumpy and old. Of course she's a Republican.
Yeah. Oh, that does look good. Yay me.
Well done. Got to pick a purple. This one's a dark one. I'm not sure what light on the outside and dark eyelids is going to look like for me. It's probably going to look rubbish.
What are you doing?
Like pink on outsides. I might do more. I might blend it out more, and then like dark eyelids.
Isn't that a cut crease?
I don't really know. I don't know.
Because I'm doing the same thing as you, but I just put concealer down first before I put the second colour on.
Oh, right, I see.
You look like you belong in a Kylie Minogue video. Yeah.
Thank you.
But with your back turned to the screen.
Leave me alone.
Never.
See, now I'm putting blue there. Can you tell? Well, you can't tell because there's blue there. But...
Oh, yeah, okay. Interesting.
Interesting.
Sorry,
Not like a that's nice, just interesting.
Interesting decision.
Let's see if it pays off.
I think I just, when I'm focusing on doing something else, I just resort to, like, neutral replies.
That come across condescending.
Yeah. Well, you know what I'm like. Just a knobhead in general, really.
Right. This is, I think I'm at the stage where this looks okay. And I'm in danger of messing it up.
Yeah, I always do that. It's hard to stop.
I'm really not looking
I
forward to
think I would.
You're not looking forward to what, sorry?
doing the second eye. Because I can do this side really good, and then the other one looks awful.
Do you do, oh, okay. Right, you've just done the blue. See, I'll do a bit, and then I'll go back, and I'll do some more, and then I'll...
I usually do that. I was
on
just
each side?
saying.
What I usually do is nail the right eye and then try and do the left one to match, and then fix whichever one looks worse. It's my general strategy.
Okay, I'm happy with my eyes, but I don't know what to do for the rest of my face.
Wing it.
Was that a pun on purpose?
Oh, I didn't even I didn't get that.
I wasn't paying attention and my pun sensor went off and I had to review it with my brain about what you'd actually said. I actually think there's a separate part of my brain that's just constantly on the lookout for puns. Like I wasn't even aware that was one. Oh wow, yeah, your colour choice looks really good, Mia.
This is the best makeup I've ever done.
Interesting.
Fuck you. I'm just doing it for my fans.
Let's see. Are they both in the chat or?
Yeah, it's you two.
No, she turned it on a minute ago. Didn't you hear her say?
Turn what on?
Her fan.
Wait.
Oh, you're so funny. This is cyberbullying.
Got my stockpile of toilet roll here.
Everywhere's put it back in stock.
Yeah, I know. There
That was
was
fun.
there was hardly any makeup in stock though.
Yeah,
Must be not
I think it's
prioritised.
because they're just not delivering that sort of stuff. at the
Yeah, they're
moment.
not
So
prioritising it.
I've noticed booze, low, and a few other like non-essentials.
Booze? That's an
Booze,
essential.
yeah. Well, I would class it as an essential, which is why I went and bought some today. I also bought some brie.
Which is also an essential.
Yeah, why haven't you eaten your brie on live stream now? Do
I'm
it.
doing it now. I'm rewarding myself with brie.
Let them see how bad.
So vote in chat. Mia thinks it's weird to eat brie straight out the pack, and me and Christina don't. I think that's
It's weird.
it is not weird. Can I do like a vote or something? A poll? No, I can't. Custom emoji picker. Oh, I wonder if they've got a brie emoji. No, they have one cheese emoji. God, this is laggy. I'm going to send it anyway.
Oh, I ruined it. That's fun.
No, you haven't. What are you about?
What's next? I don't think I'm doing any highlighting on this because I think it'd be too dark.
I'm definitely doing
Yeah,
it.
I'm not going to do any because it's going to take away from like what I've done.
I'm going to do it.
You do it. You have fun.
I will, and I'm going to enjoy every second of it.
I've noticed you don't like cheese. I also have an opinion on this. Yeah, you don't do your cheese.
Whoever said they don't like cheese, ban them from the chat.
Yeah, I'll kick them, don't worry.
I like cheese. I just don't eat it from the pack like an animal.
Yeah, because how animals eat cheese is they go and buy a pack of cheese and then they eat it straight from the pack.
Yeah.
How Poppy eats cheese is she licks it off my plate when I'm not looking.
Why would I want to waste time like putting it on some sort of?
Did you actually kick someone out? Oh no. Oh, I panicked then. I was like, no, I hope you haven't actually kicked someone out. That would be so bad.
Oh.
Yeah, I just got wrecked by an absolute boomer level meme.
I'm gonna post that clip on that grandma Facebook group.
Oh, on Show This to Jim, haha. By the way, that's like the best Facebook group. I strongly recommend it to anyone. It's called, I think it is just called Please Show This to Jim, haha. And they have this thing that's in the group, which is someone who's a Jim, and anyone can be a Jim, or a Jimette, and it's someone who's like bamboozled by how technology or social media or something works, and it's the kind of person who writes, like, your aunt's dead, lol, or something like that. It's that kind of thing, and some of them are just so good. I really recommend it. But yeah, me being bamboozled by you saying you've kicked someone from the chat is Jim worthy. I'm a proper Jimette. I think I need to go a bit more over the top on the old highlighter.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that weird colour correcting now.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
you're gonna go orange. I don't think you need to. You look fine.
But if you do it, I think you need to explain it.
Do I need to do it today?
Oh yeah, doing it to explain to the chat would be a good shout.
Yeah, because there'll be people who won't know it. Because I never worked it out when I was needing it. So for everyone watching who doesn't know, colour correct is like where you have like spots or where you have whatever, and the colour of, in order to get an even foundation, you...
To cover my tash.
Yeah, well, that too. You can also use it for 5 o'clock shadow or just any hair or anything. If you get the thing that's on the opposite on the colour wheel and put it on top and then go over your foundation, it like neutralises out. And for like 5 o'clock shadow and stuff, it's orange is
It's
like the
blue
counter
grey,
because
so you-
it's
Yeah,
blue.
because I got blue there on my upper lip, so I put orange over it.
And then if you've got like a red face or red blotches, you count that with like green.
I look so good. If you're really pale, you don't need to use orange. You can use pink.
Okay.
Some people used to use like pink lipstick if they don't.
Yeah,
have
well, I'm
colour
using
correct.
orange lipstick.
That'll work too. There's a makeup brand that does like a foundation palette that has color correct built in. Like it's like a kind of friendly one. I'm trying to remember what it's called. I've got some. Jekka, that's it. So they do
Oh, okay.
color palettes. That's back to front, but have, because I used to use it, that have like the kind of a pinky peachy color, and then like a foundation color as well.
That's
I used
cool.
to use that back in the day.
Peach is good for losing hair.
Well, I don't know.
When dyeing it or stripping colour.
Well, peach is the opposite on the colour wheel, so.
Yeah, I know.
It's peach on the colour wheel. Is
Sorry?
peach in the rainbow? Is peach a rainbow
Yeah,
colour?
That's my
Peach is my favourite squash flavour.
gross.
That is a good squash flavour. I don't know if it'd be my favourite, but it's up there.
It looks like I've just eaten Watsits again.
Have you tried it? Like
She's been eating the
bubbling
Watsits cheese straight out of the pack.
I would look so crusty.
What would be different?
I actually can't stand you like as a human being.
Amazing. I don't know if I need to do like something more. Do I need to go dark in the corners maybe?
Yeah, do more.
I mean, I think it's kind of 80s kind of. It always was over the top. If that's kind of the original kind of where this all stems from.
Yeah, oh, I've got a flipping cat hair on my face. Thanks, Poppy. Just... So I have actually blended, but on the... In real life it looks quite blended, but on the camera it doesn't. Maybe it's time to blend some more.
Yeah, same. That's my excuse.
So are you doing pink lipstick as well?
Oh, well, I was going
don't
to try
have a
that,
pink
yeah.
lipstick, and I haven't bought one.
I've got red, but I wasn't sure if that would be too much. Like tacky.
Well...
Do it.
Don't say anything.
Okay.
Leave me be.
We love you, really.
Yeah. Is that what this is?
No. It was a wedge of 3, and now it's kind of like a blob of 3.
You ate the whole thing.
What? No, it doesn't ruin it. I'm saving it.
Eating it would ruin it, yes. That's the problem with food.
Well, I couldn't enjoy it if I'd eaten it in the past tense.
I don't think I've ever even had brie.
What is wrong with you?
I don't
Right,
really
I'm gonna-
eat.
Oh, really? I'm going to do my eyeliner and mascara and then come back and see if I can do more colours. That's my plan. So yeah, how I normally do eyeliner is so I always recommend one with a brush over a pen or a pencil because I think you can get just a much thinner, straighter, smoother line with it. if that's what you're trying to do. And if I guess with a pencil you can smudge it more. So this maybe is less forgiving. I don't know. And I always try and because when you're actually drawing an eyeliner, however thin it is, you're still drawing like something with an outside and an inside, like the top and the bottom. And I only ever focus on getting one of those straight at a time. So I usually focus on the bit that's touching my eyelashes first, and then just have this top bit messy as you want. And then I come back and then I draw a really smooth line on top with as messy bottom bit as you want, and just try and keep them in the lines and then fill in the middle. That's kind of one of my main strategies. My other strategy is always anchor your hand. So like I'll be touching my face with my fingers in order so that my hand isn't wobbling around. And also do small lines. Like I never just try and go because then I cock it up. So
that's what I do. Because I start with I like dot it out, and then it's kind of like connecting it all. But I found the easiest one to use isn't like the one you're using, it's the pen, because it's like stiffer. So you're less likely to like.
So I find a pen easier to use, but the results aren't as good. I think there's a skill cap on the pen, so you can only get looking so good. Whereas with the liquid that Kate's using, because I use the same one, you can get a much better look. You've got to put a lot more effort to get
this
it.
is Maybelline's waterproof one, which is quite good.
That's the matte one, isn't it?
Yeah.
They do another one that's in the same one.
I actually couldn't use the pen. I found it difficult. I wanted like a flexible brush. I wasn't very good.
See, this is the one I use. It's like an actual pen.
Oh, okay.
So I have tattoo liner. It's not worth the money.
Oh, really? Who's that by?
I've got some. It's Kat Von D.
Yeah, I thought it was.
That's the one I've got.
Yeah, it's not worth the money.
You not think?
No.
Well, it goes straight to funding anti-vax habits, so no.
Yeah, that as well. But yeah, just like a NYX, whatever it is, one. You can get pretty much the same results, just not worth the money. I find what is worth the extra money is stuff that's like really pigmented. So my Urban Decay palette is probably
right. Yeah,
Urban.
I've got one of those.
It's really expensive, but it's it's highly pigmented. Whereas the cheaper kind of stuff that I got like a cheap palette when I was kind of learning makeup. Did the job to learn it, but I wouldn't use it now because it's a bit rubbish.
Yeah, because I find like if you spend good money on foundation and eyeshadows, you can use eyeshadows as like a bronzer and a blush and everything. You don't need to like go out and buy that stuff.
Yeah, I some things, yeah, but also with things like that, I don't know if I want like a super pigmented thing. Whereas top of my eyes, I want it as pigmented as I get. Whereas here, it doesn't matter if it's a bit thinner.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you highlight? Do you like highlighting?
I have done, but I don't really do it much day to day. Like I've got quite shiny cheeks at the moment. I haven't really mastered highlighting.
Highlighting's my favourite thing.
Really?
You can get some products that make it kind of idiot-proof.
That's so 2018 of you.
Do I look like a ghost? Yes.
The ghost of Christmas 2018, when highlighting was still fashionable.
Listen, everything I do is in. Because I make it.
Yeah? So being out of fashion is in fashion, is that?
Yes, it actually is.
Does it ironically?
It's all an illusion.
Gosh, my green screen's a bit flaky at the edges. I think I need to get a better one.
What was that about you being flaky?
My green screen is a bit flaky at the edges.
Oh, you're flaky.
I'm flaky, mate.
Highlighter scares me because people overdo it. I'm one of those people that overdo it.
Yeah, I always underdo it because I'm paranoid about overdoing it.
When I go to the club, I overdo it because my face just like beams and everyone can find me when they need to.
Reflecting off the disco ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're going to a nightclub though, that kind of thing works.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't really
I'm
work
glad
in the
that, like,
office so much.
I would wear it to the office.
You would?
Yeah. As long as there's no fluorescent lighting. Because fluorescent lighting is transphobic.
Oh, so I went to Brighton Trans Pride some years ago. I don't know, 3 years ago or something. And the venue they had picked for one of the events had this like, all the mirrors were like underlit with like daylight fluorescent lighting, and there was no other lighting, and the worst possible lighting for. I think it must have made the most like pretty
That's
cis women look like.
actual hate crime.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's horrific. Like I
What
just
was that?
totally killed my buzz just seeing myself look like a fucking goblin.
Yeah, but which venue? They've got loads.
Oh, I don't know. I think it was the cinema.
Oh, last year they did like 2, and one of them had music that was too loud to talk over. It wasn't really loud enough to dance to.
Oh, winner, perfect.
Yeah.
Best of both worlds. When I went to one, we queued for ages, then we queued for ages for the toilet, then we queued for ages for drink. And I mean like total 2.5 hours for all of those 3 things. And then just as I was getting my drink, they started playing a Christmas song, and it was like in July, and I was like, why am I even here? I hate this place.
Yeah, I ended up bailing in the end and then went clubbing with Mia.
When you joined me and had the best time of your life.
Because that's where all the boys were.
Did you
Well,
catch anyone?
it's when people have so much silver on that they look like Tin Man's mum. That is me.
I just realised I bought some eyelashes and I left them downstairs. I might need to go and get them in a sec.
Do you find this weird, right? When I do my
Right.
foundation by my mouth, I go like this. Because then it doesn't go in the holes. Like, not the holes, the lines.
No, I think you want it to go into the, like, if you have your face wrinkled and then you go over it, it like highlights the line. Whereas if you stretch your skin out and get the foundation right in there, which is what you're doing when you're blowing your cheeks out, then it like makes all the same gradient and you can't see it.
I just don't have any wrinkles.
I'm just stunning.
Thanks,
You
guys.
don't have any wrinkles, but you have free breath.
I do have big breath at the moment, yeah.
Free breath.
Does anyone wanna kiss my big free breath?
Uh-oh, someone's about to get some weird DMs.
I probably stumbled on some weird fetish.
What is the weirdest DM you've ever got?
Oh god, don't get me started. The single weirdest one, gosh, I don't know.
Can you not pick one?
One of my favourites that I always laugh at, which was just short and simple, was I want to kiss you in the arse. That was good.
See, I think I've never actually seen probably my favourite kind of creepy DM. So I was at clubbing with Katy and Lucy, and Katy was still upstairs. I was sat downstairs, and this is before we went out, and some of Lucy's friends were there. I'm like, oh, okay, let's play DM request roulette. So this cis-het guy that was sat next to me, I'm like, right, there you go. Go through my DM requests, pick one at random. He picked one at random, and he literally looked like he was going to throw up. It was bad. Like, oh, what the hell have you just clicked on?
Amazing.
And, I don't know if I want to describe. It was somebody had sent me a picture, but it wasn't just a normal dick pic. It was like a hairy guy's behind, and it's like I'm so glad I didn't see that one. And because he clicked it, I know that's one that I shouldn't check, so I never look at it.
I think my top 3 worst dick pics of all time. I once got this like, really like, I don't know, stereotypically like Slavic looking guy, who's quite well built and stuff, or used to be well built and was now quite fat, and he had like quite lots of levels, and he had a really intense like builder stand, and he was just stood there totally naked like a robot, just in front of a camera holding a phone, and then just had like this tiny little dick poking out. But it was like
so many like that.
it was so funny. It was just such a good one. But then he sent me that, and then like a while later he sent me a video, and he did like a full like 360 pan of his body. That one was really good. One time I got this really slimy one, like literally just had like slug slime it looked like on it, which was absolutely
I'm
revolting.
surprised you went into that.
Yeah. Oh, what was the other one that I was gonna say? Can't remember. Maybe I'll think of it in a minute. But what else do I want to do? I want to do some blush. I want to do too much blush. And I want to do a bright pink blush, I think. I'm going to do some pink lipstick. Might be overdoing the pink.
I don't know how much more I want to do.
Who's done?
Yeah, I might leave it at that.
I thought you were going to say a 360 spin.
All right, let's try it this time. Huh?
Christina, are you actually done?
Yeah, I don't know.
Try and get that bandana on.
Yeah, I couldn't get it to look right.
Oh, it smells really nice. It smells like nothing normal.
Is it like a scented one?
Yeah. I'm gonna do some lip primer. Huh?
Someone said lips are where my synthwave look might fall apart. I pretty much when you have shades of red. That could still be synthwave red.
Yeah, definitely.
I was gonna do red.
Yeah, wait and see if Mia does red and it's a disaster, and if it is, then don't do red.
Yeah, if I look like actual trash, then you know.
Then you know it's a success. So I'd never thought of doing primer for my lips before. But Vonnie very kindly sent me a tutorial of how she does her lips, because hers always look intense, like amazing. And so now I'm using this NYX or NYX, however you want to say it, eyeshadow primer for my lips.
It's NYX, mate.
Alright.
It's either
Evie.
I've got to do my lashes now.
Oh yeah, I need to go and get mine. I'm going to get mine moisturised.
See, for me, false lashes they just finish the whole look.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, see, I'm no good at fine for.
Right, I'm just going to go and get my eyelashes.
Have fun, make good choices.
Maybe I'll learn how to apply them one day.
Excuse me.
One day.
One day. And try some more mascara then.
I can't believe you're done.
I don't know what else to do.
Why don't you add like a white eyeliner or something?
I don't own a white eyeliner.
black eyeshadow on my lips or something. I think black lips are amazing.
Yeah, I don't really. I use.
We should do
I'm
one
no
where
longer
we all-
muted. These are my eyelashes. Sorry, go on, Mia.
Yeah, interrupt me. We should do one where we all swap our makeup routines.
What do you mean, like try and do each other's makeup?
Like you try and do mine, like with the full colour correcting and everything. And I try and do one of you.
Yeah, that might be cool.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
still
they're
saying
saying
they can't hear us.
They can't hear any of us.
Oh no, it's come back. It's come back. Okay. I don't know how long the lag is.
Sound cut when Katy sat down.
Can you hear? Yeah. Who can hear us now?
Yeah.
Can someone say?
Yeah, I think they've got up. That you're all good.
Okay.
So are you
Okay,
doing your
sorry,
hair on
everyone.
camera as well?
Sorry.
Are you doing your hair on camera as well?
I haven't decided. Don't know what I'm gonna do.
Because I might top mine up.
God, what is this crappy glue? I'm not using that one.
I'm just going to sit here and record for you people.
Yeah, I probably will do my hair, but I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm not very good at hair.
You think I should go higher with my eyeshadow? Or is that about right?
I think you should. I think you should go like full.
You
Like,
should always
brown
do
line.
too much. That's what the theme of this is.
Hmm?
Too much will go home.
Too much
You just go
going
home.
I might put it higher because I don't know what else to do.
Do you have false lashes with you?
Me? Yeah, but I'm going to mess up the look if I completely mess them up.
You won't mess that up.
No.
You can't mess that up, mate.
You can't mess it up.
It's rubbish. Oh gosh, I need to blink. Oh. Cock. Oh no, I'm having that problem that you guys had the other day. I never normally have a problem where it pings off the two different ends. Just need to be more patient.
What problem are you having?
Where, you know, it like pings off one side and you put it on the other one, it pings off the other.
I'm having that exact issue now.
No, I don't usually get it.
I have that issue every time I try.
Really.
Wow, my eyes don't look any different even with the lash on. Oh, it looks straight. I'm debating whether I should do red lips or not.
Try it, you can always take it off.
Yeah, but it will ruin the makeup around my mouth.
Just go over the top, it's fine. Like to layer up the lipstick, and then you won't need fillers.
I do want to get fillers.
I'd be so nervous to get fillers because it's so easy to go too far, isn't it?
I tried lashes once or twice, but my natural lashes are really good. My natural lashes are long, but they're really patchy.
Oh, really?
So I think I have to wear.
Mine are really short, but they're consistent. We've got one good set of eyelashes between us.
At least something's consistent.
What's that supposed to mean?
I don't know.
Oh, where did I put my cheap lipstick?
Do you reckon that a red lipstick would make more synthwave? I think it's kind of faster with what I've already done.
Let's
I
have a
think we
look.
need like a brighter lip than that because that's
Yeah,
quite a
see.
dark red.
The normal colours I go for on lips is like that kind of colour.
Smells really nice. I could eat this.
Unless you do like an on that colour and then the red like in the middle and blend it out.
Oh, I've got like no. I think I'll stick with what I got.
Or you can put the nude. Was it a nude lip colour?
I've just suddenly
Yeah.
thought what the problem might be with the sound. For everyone in chat, do the other two sound quite quiet?
The sound all gone wrong.
I think that I was meant to add the Zoom chat sound, and I've added my microphone sound, and that means that you two are just coming out of the speaker and through the microphone, so it's going to be really quiet. What a joke! Well, it's too late now. Fuck it.
We should have done what we did last time and loaded the stream off early.
Yeah, I'll do that next time.
Wait, so can no one hear Christina or I?
No, they can hear you, but you would have been clearer sound if I had done it properly.
He's deliberately sabotaging us.
They sound a little quiet compared to you.
What a knobhead.
You're such a knob.
Oh, that's such a knob. Oh, I can turn you two up a bit. Live and learn.
Not really quiet, but quieter than you.
Yeah.
They can still hear your gobby voice, Christina.
Gosh, I've really gone over the top on the pink, haven't I? Bloody hell.
That's kind of the point. So yeah, I might try and do some more pink.
Right, I've had 2 drinks now.
Nice.
Catch up.
Don't know how many I've had. My
But
lips.
that does,
Huh?
that's enough for me to like get going. Oh, look at you.
I don't know. I think the lipstick might have taken it into like clown territory.
No, I like the lipstick.
Do you think?
You need to do something with that hair.
Oh yeah, no, I will do. That hair. Thanks a lot. I need to do something with the hair. I can
Sounds
definitely.
a bit like they live inside a kettle. I do.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go and grab my comb.
Yeah, go on.
Oh, perhaps I should go and grab hairspray as well. Do I really want to do hairspray? That's probably what I should do for the proper look.
Hairspray would go with the look.
It would, but also I would do loads of hairspray and then I'd have to
Just
wash
leave
my
your hair like that.
Yeah, they go finished.
That kind of looks a bit 80s where it's all kind of bunched up like that.
Yeah. So I could hairspray and backcomb and get loads of volume.
Well, I've just got...
You like a curling eye.
Huh?
Do you not have a curling eye or something?
Yeah, I do.
Do that.
I'm not very good at curling my hair. I'm not sure I'm confident enough.
Leave your hair like that. Over your face.
Yeah, so it look like a bit like the back of your head. Your perfect look.
Someone said, oh, Lizzie said, oh wow, Katy, those leggings.
And my wet look leather fake jean things. They were like $9.99 from Amazon.
Colin says backcomb and hairspray. See, you need to backcomb it.
I think I will.
I have to cover my paper skin chest as well. Paper skin? Paper dry.
Paper white, thin skin.
Yeah, I've just got really thin skin.
Have you ever seen that you can get foundation for your legs?
Yeah. I've got, I'm sure, fake tan, which I use on my legs sometimes.
Yeah, fake tan's different though, isn't it?
Sorry.
No, I mean, I was trying to justify it. I was trying to say you weren't weird enough to be doing leg foundation. Right, I'm going to get the hairspray pop. You're not going to like it.
Yeah, leggings are something that's in my future, but not yet.
Yeah, I don't own leggings. I don't have the body for leggings yet. You're right.
Hey,
You're right, hun.
why?
Right, babe.
You need hoops. This is why you need
Aye.
your ears done.
I don't have my ears pierced.
Well, you need clip-ons then. There's all of them on Amazon.
Do you want to buy me some?
I actually probably have some spare clip-on ones from before I had my ear pierced that I could send you. Though I found that clip-on ones were great and that you didn't feel them at all. And then after like an hour, you got like an earache.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I always found anyway. Right. Let's see if I can remember how to backcomb. Got my giant can of spray as well. Poppy's going
Okay, but what hairspray is that?
L'Oreal Studio Pro Loctite Strength 4. But I also have Strength 5, but I've nearly run out of that. And it's in a little
Wait, are you just hairspraying your hair like that?
No, I'm gonna like backcomb it and spray into it to get some volume.
Oh.
Like, you know, doing this stuff.
I thought you were just like done and like hairspray again.
No. I don't really know what I'm doing with hairspray. I don't really know what I'm doing with hair full stop.
I don't think you know what you're doing back.
Huh?
I don't think you know what you're doing backcombing.
That's what we're meant to be doing, isn't it? You get like a piece and then you comb down.
You
Yeah, I think so. I had it done to me once and I ended up looking like Robert Smith on The Cure.
Oh God.
so you like start really far down
Yeah. Like
and
here.
then you like backcomb, but then you have to take it away and then you do it again and you take it away and do it again.
Right.
You don't just do that.
Oh, I don't know. It's also hard because I haven't got a mirror here, so I'm getting some volume out though.
I think you should curl it.
Well, it's too late. I'm doing this now.
Okay, sorry.
Or I'm failing to do this now. Gosh, how embarrassing. Watching me failing doing hair live stream. Oh gosh.
Looking very big.
Yes. See, that's some success. If I make it look big, then that's a success.
Is contouring like an 80s thing? Or was that like...
Yeah, they had a really, well, not like so much contour, but they used loads of blush, like lots in kind of contour to give them sharp cheekbones.
I wasn't alive then, so I don't know.
Christina, you are a resident 80s rememberer.
That's first name. I was like 4 when the 80s ended.
I was 9 months old when the 80s ended.
I wasn't born for another 6 years.
God.
You're younger than my brother.
Right.
Wait, so you were born same year Spice Girls Spice came out?
1996,
Yeah, that was a good year.
because I was born.
I'm thinking more Spice Girls really.
I could be a spice.
What Spice Girl would you be if you were a Spice Girl?
What Spice Girl do you think I would be?
I don't know. Not like one of the five, because nobody can compete with them.
Trash Spice.
You'd be Trash Spice.
I'd be entomology Spice.
I mean, if they would do it again, they probably would have like STEM Spice Girls. wouldn't they?
STEM Spice. In Chinese, my name Katy means triumphant stem. Let's get this accessory to try.
That's looking big in 80s.
Good.
I
Don't know if
almost
it looks
found
good
my fake
though.
Old Spice. Oh my
Looks like flipping. What's his name?
God. I can smell Old Spice. What? Oh God.
I don't know what I'm doing. It's getting volumey at least.
You can get volume, but then you have to smooth it out, like with your brush. Like, don't comb it back out, but just the top.
At the top here.
You not have like a normal brush.
Oh, like this.
Yeah, so just do the top like really gently because you want to get rid of all the like.
The fuzz.
But you don't want to back comb. You don't want to comb out the back comb.
Yeah. Oh God, I can hear hairs breaking.
Stunning. Stunning.
Stunning.
To do it like a chav. Christina's a chav.
Excuse me. How am I a child?
Excuse. You are a chav.
You're the one who's born in 1996, mate.
Does that make me a chav? Like when I was born?
I think we called them townies when I was at school.
Yeah. Townies turned into chavs. I remember some kid coming up to me and demanding to know whether I was a townie or an emo, and I didn't know what either of them were. And I was like, well, I'm neither of them. They're like, you've got to be one. And I fucking hate emos. So I was like, oh, I'm a townie then.
It was townies or grungers when I was a kid.
Yeah, I got called grunger all the time. Don't know why. I hate grunge music. It's rubbish.
I'm going to start calling you grunger now that you've told me that.
I've had people throw stones at me out of a car shouting grunger at me.
Yeah, I got all that shit as well.
I don't know. I'm not a fan of my hair, but it's not terrible. I've got some volume. Do you think?
Sorry?
I got some volume out of my hair, so that's
Yeah, you got quite a bit of volume at that.
Well, I guess that's me finished then. Who's still got
I'm
stuff?
not done yet.
What have you got left?
My lips, and then I was going to touch up my hair.
It's alright, no rush. Me and Christina will entertain the masses.
You're not going to be like, okay, bye.
End stream.
I wasn't sure if I should do this red or if that's too much with my eyes.
Well, I just done the pinkest pink with the pinkest pink, so you've got to do too much, whatever you do.
But is red lips like 80s, or is it more like a pink lip?
I don't know.
Come on, you were born then.
I think red's not in the colour palette, so pink's kind of what we should be going for.
Listen, I'll get a pink then.
Listen.
Listen, mate, I'll get a pink.
Listen, mate.
I wonder if I could use eyeshadow on my lips to make them pink.
I think me doing pink, and pink is probably not the right.
I think you look 80s.
Yeah, you definitely look 80s.
Well, thank you. Do I look synthwave?
Yeah.
Nah. I don't have a pink lipstick.
Oh, you can use this one.
Oh, thanks.
Whatever it's called. What's it called?
I used to have one. And I gave it away. Unless I use this one. But that's really pink.
Yeah, do it. Do it.
But the eyes. The eyes.
Oh, side ponytail. That would be pretty late
I've
80s
just
slash
done
early
a layer
90s.
on my nails. Maybe I'll try and redo my hair. With
You should do a side ponytail, Christina.
Yeah, maybe.
That is a bit more 90s than 80s though, isn't it?
Yeah, but I think it'd be a bit synthwave.
Yeah, I mean, synthwave isn't really just 80s, is it? It's like...
No.
The
That's
retro.
where the style stems from.
I'm just going to do a nude lip because I don't know.
No, do a bright one. Stop being a coward. You bullied me into it.
A coward.
Yeah, you bullied me.
I'll line my lips with the nude and then I'll use like a pink in the middle. Is that okay?
That's barely acceptable.
Sounds like my whole life.
Barely acceptable.
What was I doing? Oh,
Doing your lips, mate.
your lip.
Your lips.
I remember the 80s first time around. Wow.
The 80s was great because the 80s had The Thing, the best film of all time. Alien was probably still in the cinemas at the start. It had thrash metal. It had Back to the Future. That's it. That's it. That's all of the cultural things that anyone cares about. All in the 80s. I mean, what else? What even else is there good that humans have ever made? DeLoreans, the only good car. Huh?
It had like Madonna or something.
Madonna.
Oh yeah, there's some pretty banging Madonna albums.
I actually thought you said McDonald's, and I was like, yeah, maybe McDonald's
they had
as
McDonald's,
well.
didn't they?
Yeah. And Duran. What else was in the 80s? Ghostbusters.
Someone's asking what synthwave is because they think it's the sound.
Synthwave is a genre of music, which is like, it's like electronic dance music, but it's all like retro 80s themes. So it's like the sounds you got from like 80s things, and it's often made to sound sort of old and like a dying VHS tape, and lots of samples from 80s films and stuff. But then with that like sound, it's got the whole kind of vibe of the 80s, like these colours, like everything's purple, and like it's like what they thought the future was like in the 80s. So everything's like all grids, like the background for this. It's like all grids and like retro sci-fi.
Colour palettes, kind of purple, pink, a light pink, orangey, goldy colour, yellow.
Yeah. Gold's definitely an option. I could have done. Should have done gold lips.
I have got a gold nail polish somewhere. I just don't know where it is.
Oh God! Don't look at my nails.
Do you know my favourite film from the 80s? Try and guess.
Is it a Disney film?
No, I don't like Disney.
Okay. Oh, Empire Strikes Back.
I don't know what that is.
The second Star Wars came out in like
I saw
1985.
the new ones. I went to the 3 showing one for like 9 hours.
Really?
Yeah.
You're a nerd, mate.
Yeah. Was that? Did you
My
go straight
boy-
there from Warhammer World? Hi, Mia's boyfriend.
I love Warhammer. It's so
Oh
fun.
yeah. With the Tron Legacy. No, I think the Tron Legacy soundtrack's not quite synthwave. I think that's kind of a
It's
bit
bordering on it.
more industrially side. I think it's kind of adjacent.
It's bordering in that direction, but it's not quite it.
It
The
is
bands
a
I
banging
rec-
soundtrack though.
Yeah, it's a proper good album. So like one of my top 10 from 2012 when it came out, or 2011.
Considering I told you. Carry on.
Oh, no, it's all right. For synthwave bands that I recommend checking out, I would say Carpenter Brute, Perturbator, Future Cop, Mitch Murder, Who else do I recommend? Ghost, maybe. There's quite a few good synthwave bands. I can also send a playlist. If anyone wants a playlist, I'll post one on Twitter later. My top synthwave songs. People love my playlists.
I was going to say, if I told you what my favourite genre was the other day, so what would be my favourite 80s movie?
Uh-oh. What did you say your favourite?
Horror is my favourite genre.
Oh, 80s horror film. So well, obviously the best 80s horror film is The Thing, but I guess it's not that because you didn't
I only
gasp
saw
when
the
I said
modern
it.
one.
Oh, the 80s one is like so good. How about Scream? Is that from the 80s?
No, that's 90s.
That's
Okay. How about Nightmare on Elm Street? Is that 80s?
I have all of those films, but they're not my favourite.
The Fly.
I never saw that.
Oh, it's so
Ghostbusters.
grim. I really recommend it. It's horrible.
Ghostbusters.
What's it about? Like flies?
It's about Jeff Goldblum builds a teleporter and then he accidentally gets in it with a fly and he turns into a fly.
It's a documentary.
Yeah. What other 80s horror films are there?
What are like the classics?
Event Horizon?
Event Horizon wasn't 80s.
Was it not? I don't know.
No, that's too
Modern. Too
CGI.
CGI. Another classic horror film.
Come on. Someone just said it.
Give me a hint. I'm not going to look at the chat. Give me a
Yeah,
hint.
but I've never seen that. I've just seen the chat, but I've never seen it, so I would never guess that.
Mia, give me a
I
hint.
have so many favourites.
What happens? What happens in it?
There's like a chainsaw and things.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That was the worst hint ever. It's in Texas and there's a chainsaw.
So, and that's your favourite sound? Your soundtrack is your what?
No, favourite film.
No,
favourite film in the 80s.
Oh, we're on
It is
film.
really
I love
good.
the soundtrack.
It's really horrible. Like, it doesn't
And it's
end well
super
at
good.
all. It just makes you feel
It
uncomfortable.
might be too bright.
I've never seen it. Honestly, never seen it. I do a thing where I like to read the Wikipedia pages on horror films,
Yeah.
realising it's too scary for me and I'll never watch it.
Evil Dead's an amazing film.
Yeah, that one's funny though.
I've seen Evil Dead. Everyone's seen Evil Dead.
When's Dawn of the Dead? Is that 80s?
Isn't that
Oh, zombie films are my exception, so I really like the original Night of the Living Dead.
Zombie films are all pretty funny.
Yeah, I don't really. class
Have you
them in
ever
the same
seen
genre as horror.
Flight of the Living Dead?
My
One?
Oh, those lips look great. Oh, that's why I should have done
Yeah,
glitter.
they're good.
I was going to do glitter. I've even got a purpley blue glitter. It's too late. now.
This isn't glitter.
No, but you've made,
Yeah,
like
it's
got
very
metallic.
tiny. It's almost metallic.
No, I need to blend it in.
Mm.
No, leave it as is, mate.
Flight of the Living Dead is basically snakes on a plane, but instead of snakes, it's zombies.
What a good movie.
I haven't seen that. Did we talk about this the other day?
I don't
Peter
know.
Jackson's original 80s, no, not 80s, original zombie movie.
No.
Oh yeah, you talked about it, but I didn't think I've seen it.
It's so terrible. It's amazing. We were watching Charlie's Angels, I think the modern one, at a party, and we're all drinking and not really paying attention. And it finished, and I said, right, whatever we watch next either has to be at least as bad as that, or actually good. So my friend's like, right, you're going to regret saying this. And she goes off and gets things of DVDs and spends like 10 minutes trying to find it and then puts this DVD in. And it's Peter Jackson's like original zombie film. And it's just so terrible. The plot is that they kind of discover this new species of rat monkey and it bites someone and it turns them into a zombie. And the main character's mum gets infected, but because he's a mum's boy, he I think he like feeds the people. So like people that he doesn't like, he like invites over and like, there you go, Mum.
Amazing.
Yeah. I can't really remember the plot. It was so bad. But he like redeems himself. But his mum like grows really big and becomes this super duper zombie or something. And it gets a bit kind of weird where there's like this kind of mum-son dynamic between them. But there's a scene where he like gets a lawnmower and just plows it through all these zombies, and there's just like so much fake blood everywhere. It's terrible.
I would love that.
I reckon you would. You should check it out. If you Google Peter Jackson zombie movie, you'll find it.
Oh, I didn't bother with Makeup Fixer because I wasn't planning.
Pardon?
I didn't bother with Fixer.
I only do it to put highlights from because it makes it stand out.
Oh, does it? I didn't know that.
Because you're like putting like glitter on like wet skin.
Oh. Oh, I'm an idiot. That really makes sense. Oh well. I feel like my hair's losing volume.
Like an 80s Barbie. I just slapped the highlight on. Blinding.
Why not?
Brain Dead, that's it.
Huh?
Somebody just said the name of it in the chat. Brain Dead.
Brain Dead.
Oh, I've heard of that. Like I've seen the title, but I've never watched it. I remember seeing that.
Seen the title. Seen half of it.
Just like seeing it.
Oh yeah, that's it. Parts of the mum like fall in the food, and then other people get infected because they eat the food.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, it's really gross and terrible.
What's one film that like proper scared you like when you were younger? Like even just the picture of like the like DVD or video.
The thing that scared me the most when I was little, it scared me and my brother so much that we ran screaming out the room and cried for like an hour afterwards, was an episode of Round the Twist. Do you remember that?
I remember Round the Twist.
Never heard of that.
He won't.
No, it was like a 90s teenager horror film. Like, it was like a TV show. And it wasn't that scary at all. It'd just be like something weird happens. It's like a high school drama.
Level scary.
Yeah, it was like Goosebumps.
That's scary.
Yeah, and there was one episode where I had no idea what happened, but basically we turned it on and just something normal stuff was happening. And then it like panned, like they went like inside and then it panned to the scarecrow. And it just like stayed on the scarecrow for a bit, and then the scarecrow opened its eyes, and for some reason, and like I think it's like, bleh, and for some reason I absolutely freaked out, like instantly crying. We ran screaming to my mum. She's like, "What's happened? What's happened?" We couldn't even say what had happened because it was so scary.
Did you ever watch Erie, Indiana? That was a similar sort of thing. There was an episode where this new family moves in, and they're very kind of retro. And they do like Tupperware parties, and it gets really weird where they're like trying to sell their Tupperware, and it turns out that the mum tucks the kids into a giant bed-shaped Tupperware at night, and they're actually like 50 years old, but because the mum puts the kids in Tupperware, it keeps them young. Yeah, that's kind of it's similar level horror to Round the Twist. But you reminded me of the thing that scared me. So I watched an episode of The X-Files when I was quite young.
Yeah.
And it was about this guy that was like half man, half flatworm. And he had this like round mouth. And it was terrifying. And at the end, they kind of killed the like flatworm man monster thing. And then like just before the end credits roll, it like goes into the sewers. And then another one's there. It's like that scared the bejeebus out of him.
I remember there was like a Godzilla film in like 1998 or something, and like it was rubbish. But at the end of it, when they think they've killed Godzilla, it goes to the sewers and there's like some Godzilla eggs in there.
It was a similar sort of thing. I saw one with Jamiroquai did the soundtrack.
Oh really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the same one. Going deeper underground or something. See, I'm old enough to remember that. I think that was when Jamiroquai was like jumped the shark. So I don't think he did anything good after that.
The film that scared me the most when I was a kid was Chucky. Like seeing the picture of him.
What was that?
What?
What did you say was the thing that scared you?
Chucky. Child's Play.
Oh. See, I got quite scared of the original It. I stayed up late. My parents were out, and we had a babysitter, and I went in to impress them. And I was like, "Oh yeah, I watch that all the time." And yeah, it scared the shit out of me. I had to stay up and watch it all just because I kind of bigged it up and said I'd seen it before.
Oh, my hair.
Oh, Lizzie was a big Jamiroquai fan.
Yeah?
She'll probably kind of weigh in and point out all the singles she released after that track that were really good. Somebody's asked about my knitting as well. I don't think I've done any. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with it.
Wow,
It's
that's a
not
lot
long enough
longer
to be a
than the other
scarf yet.
day.
Yeah, it looks okay. There's like one like gap in it that's really obvious, which is like
Oh no.
there. But other than that, it looks good.
What's your knitting speed?
I can show you. I don't know.
No, I
don't
mean like
really
how
measure
many meters do you achieve an hour or whatever?
it. I mean, this has taken me a good 2 hours to do.
Okay.
So
That's still pretty good.
yeah,
What am
I
I?
can get quite quick now. I just have memories of my mum and Nana like knitting and just this sound of like ding, 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 ding. Makes a
Yeah.
distinctive sound once you get some speed up.
Yeah. I think that's the storyline to a Wallace and Gromit film, isn't it? Getting a speed up and
What knitting? Like
yeah.
the whole plot is just knitting.
I think so. Don't really remember. Nearly done, Mia?
I was going to do my hair, but if we don't have time, I won't.
Oh no, I mean,
Well,
what
I'm just
hair?
gonna do some knitting because it's kind of shady.
Do you mean it's kind of
I've done
shady?
my face though.
Do your hair if you want to do your hair.
I don't know if my face. I think it's the lips. I just don't like them.
What's wrong with them?
See, I think the lips look fine.
I think it looks good. I think they look better than mine. Mine's too pink. Everything's too pink.
Mine just aren't synthwave at all, so you got mine be.
Isn't it well hot? Look at the like color difference in my neck and like my shoulders.
I can't really see it on this.
Yeah, I
screen.
can't see the colour difference.
Fine. Yeah, I was gonna do my hair, but if no one wants, if we don't have time, I won't.
Right, so how should I do? I was gonna do like a side belly fit, wasn't I? How should I do that?
I don't know. Like go upside down. That's what I'd do.
I think you should curl your hair because that's what I'm doing.
I don't have any hair curls.
I'm not very good at it. I'm
I
even
just
worse
cut
at that
my
than I am
earring
back.
with my hairbrush.
You know, I'm hair straightening.
I don't know.
How do
I don't
you?
have any hair. I don't really do much with my hair. I normally just brush it and just let it do its own thing.
Just sideways
Anything
looks
that-
quite 80s. That looks more like 80s already.
That looks like you've shaved the side of your
Yeah,
hair.
it looks good.
I have thought about doing that, but I've got a kind of a floppy bit there, so it doesn't, I need to keep that down.
Mm.
There's a La Rue album, isn't there, where she's got her hair kind of off the side. Maybe I need to find that. Kind of got an 80s vibe to it, the album cover. I'm pretty sure it's got palm trees in it as well.
Oh, it might be on theme.
Yeah.
Synthwave, like the sound and the style, actually got into pop music. A few, like how dubstep did when dubstep was big. Lots of pop songs had that kind of like wow 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 sound. Lots of pop.
Give us some Wikipedia facts.
Huh?
Give us some Wikipedia facts while I do my hair of synthwave.
Yeah. Well, I don't need to read them out. I can just remember them.
Just drink your martini.
You drink my drink out of my wrong glass.
Dirty Martini.
Yeah,
Is that your go-to drink?
I really recommend all synthwave bands.
See, I've got
So is that?
Huh?
Carry on. What?
I was going to say, I've got into some electronic music recently, but not, I wouldn't say synthwave.
Mm.
I've got into Crystal Castles, who have an album where they take taken the sound chip, I think out of an Atari, and they put it in a keyboard. And most of the albums I think made with that, which is pretty cool. Sounds like retro kind of 80s computer music.
I think there's a name for that. It's like glitch tech or something. It's the name for. It's like glitch tech or something, or glitch.
Yeah, I don't know what the album style says. Let me have a look.
There's also 8-bit as like a music genre. I need to learn how to curl my hair properly. You need to teach me, Mia.
Get your curlers.
No, I'm not doing it now. Massive CBA.
I struggle with this side that I'm on now because I'm a div. I'm a div.
How interesting.
Yeah. Interesting. Love that. I'll try and hurry up. So what's your go-to drink in the club or when you're like out?
Coke.
Coke?
Rum and Coke.
Just Coke.
Mine's just vodka Coke.
I always get Diet Coke because I can't handle that much sugar in an evening.
Oh
yeah, I'm on Diet Coke.
Also, I don't have Diet Cokes all night because I can't handle that much sweet in an evening. I can't handle that much caffeine in an evening. So often I start on lager and then I switch to doubles and as little mixer as possible when I can later on in the night. And I usually get vodka because I think vodka's the least offensive of all of the spirits. Like, it just tastes whatever, like alcohol and whatever you put in.
Yeah, I think the problem is though that like mid-range to cheap vodkas just kind of taste a bit chemically to me, which is why I prefer rum because it has a bit of flavour itself, especially like a dark rum.
Rum's quite sweet though.
I'll normally go for my favourite drink is probably a spiced rum and Coke.
What's the one drink you can't have because you'll like throw up? You know you'll be. Mine's tequila.
I like tequila.
I think I don't think I've had any like that. But I think whiskey's the one that like makes me feel like the wrong whiskey makes me feel like.
If I have tequila, I'll black out.
Really?
I won't remember.
I had the nicest drink the other day. It was a honey tequila, really nice. Yeah, it was so like it was expensive. It was like £4 a shot, and I turned up, and it was my friend's birthday, and they were like, "Oh, we're all doing shots." Like someone else has just got, so someone bought a round of shots for everyone, and they're like, "Katy, it's your round." So then I bought a round of shots for everyone, and then most people were too drunk and went home. So it didn't really work out for me because the round was like, I don't know, nearly £40.
Captain Morgan's good.
Yeah, Captain Morgan's good.
Red wine makes me cry. Red wine makes me tired.
Oh, yeah, red wine makes it's like the only one I get hangover from.
Yeah, I quite like a good Merlot.
Oh, so one time, I went out on a work Christmas do, and there was like free table wine. There was free red wine on the tables, for the meal, and so I got as much of that down me as I could. And the lady who I was sitting next to, who was a lot smaller than me, she was like, "Oh, I can drink more than you," and I was like, and then she was like, "No, I get drinking competitions on. You've got to match me in drinks." So I was like, "Okay," and then we went out like to a pub afterwards, and I'd been telling everyone like in my whole office like, "Oh, everyone's got to stay out until at least 1 a.m. this time because last time it was really lame and everyone went home by like 10 p.m. And we arrived at this pub at like 8 o'clock or something. No, it's earlier than that. It's probably like 7 o'clock. And me and my friend were like several wines in. I don't know, 6 glasses of wine or something. And we had another 1 or 2 in this pub. And I looked over and she was telling all of the managers that she was personally going to like fix the entire chip over the weekend. She was like, everyone else can just have the rest of the week off like next week because I'm going to fix the whole chip. And like my managers all had like one drink and she was absolutely blasted. So I was like, okay. So I messaged her boyfriend and was like, oh, you might need to pick her up soon. And and he came and picked her up and she was like struggling to walk. And then everyone was like, oh, Katy, like you won the drinking competition. I was like, yeah, I didn't even feel that bad. And then I had one more glass of wine and then all of a sudden I was like, uh-oh. And I went and threw up for like a full hour in the bathroom. And then came out and I was kind of struggling to walk. And I got in a taxi and went home. And then I looked at the clock when I got home and it was 9:15. And then I went to sleep. And then the next day I woke up and there was just a veggie burger on my pillow, which apparently I'd bought on the way home. And I ate that and I actually felt fine because I'd had like 12 hours sleep. I'd thrown up like 2 litres of wine. Good evening.
Fair enough. Yeah. I had a really bad whiskey experience when I was 16 and I haven't touched the stuff since. But I'll normally drink, if I want quantity, so something that's like low alcohol that I can just like drink and sip. It's normally cider. Because, I don't know, I used to drink a lot of beer.
Point of factor is...
Go to sleep now. Yeah, red wine. Yeah, that's not the one. If you're
Yeah, red wine vomit is the worst.
Yeah, it looks like.
You remember the first time you ever got a dram?
I was gonna say, have you seen that scene? Have you watched What We Do in the Shadows?
Oh, is that the vampire thing?
Yeah, have you not seen that?
Yeah, I've seen the film, I think.
Oh yeah. There's a bit in there where he throws up loads of blood and too much red wine and you do that. Have you seen it, Mia?
I've only seen the TV show.
Oh, I've not seen the TV show. You should definitely watch the film though. The film's great.
Yeah, I mean to.
Definitely on the watch. She's still going.
She's still curling.
She's curling.
I look. The little ringlets. I feel like I look.
It's definitely 80s.
Yeah, that works.
I'm not gonna brush them out, but I'm gonna.
Do you like my Switch? I've got some Japanese stickers on the back. And it's the special Pikachu and Eevee edition Switch.
I thought you were struggling to find a Switch. Where did I find one?
Oh no, that was my friend. My friend's son, he's the singer in my band. His son has a condition which makes him super vulnerable to coronavirus. So they've been on like a ultimate 12-week lockdown. Like not seeing, the whole family super locked in and stuff. And it was his birthday, like maybe on Monday. And they did manage to get him a Switch, which was good. So he's really excited about it. And they also bought him, I think it was Fortnite. Like he really wanted to play it and they said he was too young for it. But like he was feeling really bummed out because he's not even allowed like out the house for anything because he's quite vulnerable. So I think he's been given Fortnite too, which is good. So I suspect they haven't seen him since Monday. Who was it earlier who was saying? Oh, it was saw a tweet by Shannon Q saying that she bought her son a subscription to an anime thing and she hasn't seen him since. So good to find something to distract your kids with.
My daughter's just because of being kept in. Literally, whenever I see her, she's upstairs in a bedroom doing video calls with her school friend. She's only 10 and she's just like doing that constantly. So I think she's hit that age where she doesn't care about parents anymore and she's just going to be on her phone constantly. Mm-hmm.
She won't care about you until she's 18.
And needs money. Yeah, it's what it is.
Hair's looking good.
do you think?
Are you brushing it with like a paintbrush?
No, I'm using the back of a comb. just
Oh,
over
okay.
it.
I thought you had like a makeup brush or something. Oh, just to separate the curls a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely need to teach me some hair skills. Like, I can do makeup, I just cannot do hair. I find it really frustrating because you can't see it. Like, with makeup, I can see everything I'm doing. With hair, there's bits where you can't see. It's so frustrating.
Yeah. Oh, I like this.
Yeah, it looks really good. It's volumey. Apparently, volumey is a Japanese word that they stole from English. They don't have the word volume. Obviously, they've got like Japanese for volume. But volumey is a word they say, which is for hair, which is like based on the English word volume, and they say it. And then people have started saying it back in the English world. Like, people didn't say volumey, but they got it from Japan. That's what I've heard anyway, which is quite funny. Oh, is it selfie time?
Yeah, it's selfie time.
We should all do a screenshot pose and then end the stream and then take some proper good selfies.
Have you ever been on the Animal Crossing bandwagon like everyone else in the living world? Yes.
I haven't. I've never been on Animal Crossing.
I have.
No, I don't have a Switch. I bought one, played it a little bit, and then gifted it to my daughter. I didn't tell her I played it.
Oh yeah, you also. I played on her Luigi's Mansion, didn't I?
Yeah.
It's really fun,
Yeah.
Luigi's Mansion.
She spent pretty much all of her time on Pokemon.
I love Pokemon.
I am almost done.
Yeah.
In your own time, love. In your own time.
Got things to do, mate.
I'm just picking my pose.
Just trying to get that volume.
Volume. Looks good.
Ah.
All the volume's fallen out of mine one now.
That's what happened when I had mine backcombed. I had it backcombed like up, and then as the night went on, it kind of flopped out.
Oh, I can scrunch it up and get some more. Stop fussing. You look great.
I'm still getting Kylie Minogue vibes from you, Mia. You need to do the locomotion.
No. What are we doing?
We are going to all pose, take a screenshot, and then we're going to say goodbye. Does anyone have any questions about makeup before we go, by the way? You want to ask any of us, or just in general that we might know? One, wait for that to go through. This is a little bit of a delay.
You're too close to your camera, love.
Me?
Can we get Mia in the frame?
Oh, yeah. We've got a pose.
Am I not in it? What?
How do I want to pose for the screenshot? I'm going to be the one pressing print screen.
People from seeing me.
Haven't seen the top of Mia's head. That's she's really self-conscious about it. She doesn't have a top of her head.
What, do I just go down?
Okay, so ready for just like looking at the camera and stuff?
What do I do? I'm so
Just look nice. Look like pouty or something.
pouty.
Yeah. Let's see how that looked. Probably ridiculous for all of us. Oh. Yeah, okay, that's not the one. Right. Try again. Oh.
Wait. Someone tell me what to do.
I'm just doing a like cheesy 80s pout. Come on.
Strike a pose.
Wait.
Ready? Cool, let's see what that was like. None
look
of us are
bad?
quite looking at the camera. Can we all look at the camera? Right. Okay.
Did you do it?
That's going to have to do. I don't look
I
very
wanted
good.
to show my eyeshadow because you
Um,
can't see it.
I'm just
and I
saying-
look straight ahead.
If you're going to use this to post somewhere, worst case scenario, you can cut. It'll be really easy to cut. If I had a good one and Mia had a bad one, she had a good one and I had a bad
That's
one.
true. That's true. We should do another one. I should open up another copy of Paint.
Someone says like twirl a curl with your finger.
Oh wait, one sec.
That's stunning.
That's really good. That's really good. I need to do that too. Like this. Let's see. Oh god, I look terrible. You two look great. Do that again, and I'm going to do a better job.
Wait, let me get my curl.
That's all right. That's acceptable, I guess. I look rubbish. Anyway, cool. I think that's going to be the end of the stream. So no one's asked any questions. So
No one have any questions.
thanks for dropping by, everyone. This was really fun. I hope that it was entertaining, and we will see you all soon. Bye.
Bye.